In today's video, we are going to be going over how to overcome imposter syndrome so that you can begin to show up and take up space, launch yourself, your voice, your value, your presence, and begin to position yourself to attracting the opportunities that you desire. I'm going to share with you some mindset shifts that you can make right now so that you can begin to take up space confidently. So let's go ahead and get into it. So, mindset shift number one is I am preparing to leap into my next level identity. I understand fully that going from one identity to the next can be very scary. If you've never, if you've never created value, if you've never put yourself out there, if you've never been a person who can come up, share her voice, take up space, if you have never done these things, it can be really scary to go from being hidden to going to be a woman who is visible and a woman who creates impact and a woman who provides value, right? Especially if you've never really been in that position before. That is a very scary jump to be in. However, what you can do is start to think like, oh my gosh, look at it as an exciting experience. This is an opportunity for me to leap into the identity that I want to hold. This is an opportunity for me to become the person that I desire to be. And this is also the pathway. This is the key. This is the door for me that I need to go through in order to step into this next level identity. So imposter syndrome is a price, right? Is a cost, is a price that you pay to enter into your next level identity. And so instead of looking at imposter syndrome as it's telling you, I'm not qualified, I'm not good enough, I don't deserve this, or I don't know, like if I'm the person that can, share this value, share my voice. I don't know if I can be that person because what if I get found out that I'm not that person? Instead of looking at it like that, because that tends to be the very thing that stops us in our tracks, right? That tends to be the very thing that shows you that you're unqualified. But if you can just shift that perspective, instead of looking at that in the negative standpoint, look at it on the positive. The goal here is to always try to manage your focus. So if you can focus on the thought that is going to serve you best, that is always the goal. So the focus that is going to serve you the best is, this is a way that imposter syndrome is telling me, like, okay, this means that I'm quantum leaping into my next level. Imposter syndrome means that this is an opportunity for me to grow. This is an opportunity for me to become the person that I desire to be. This is the price that I have to pay to become the person I desire to be. This is the price of getting the opportunities that this identity that I will become is going to receive, because the person that you are right now may not receive those opportunities as you want to, right? But that new identity person, she will receive those opportunities. She will receive the success that you're looking for. So look at imposter syndrome as a opportunity to step into your next level identity, because everything that we desire to have, it tends to follow the identity that we hold, right? So our actions follow our identity, and then what we have also follows our identity too. And so this is an opportunity for you to start embodying the woman that you want to be, the woman who creates value, who shares her value, who shares her voice, right? That woman, that is the woman that you're becoming. So look at imposter syndrome as it is just letting your body know that you are about to quantum leap into your next level. It's not letting your body know that you are not qualified. That's just a message that you are sending yourself. Okay. So, mindset shift number 2. So, this is a mindset shift that my coach had told me one time when I was scared or I was feeling like an imposter, to share my voice and be a qualified coach. And this is what she told me, and I carry this to this day, and I want to share this with you ladies. So, the mindset shift is I am a work in progress, and I am still the total package. All right. This is mind blowing because the women that you are watching, the women that you admire, the women who are taking up space, who are, sharing their voice, sharing their message, building influence, making impact, attracting the opportunities, creating the income for themselves. Those women that you admire, that woman that you are like, oh, I wish I can do that. I wish I can experience things like that. Guess what? She is also a work in progress, and yet she is still the total package for whoever it is that she is showing up for. She is still a total package for those people, and she is still the total package for the opportunities and the income that is for her as well. But she is still a work in progress. So not one of us, there's no one here who has it all figured out. We all cry. We all have breakdowns, right? We all get sad. We all have setbacks. We all make mistakes. We all fall short of who we can be at times. And yet, these women are still showing up. These women are still taking the opportunities that are coming their way. These women are still providing value, and they're still putting their presence out there. And here's why. Is because they are aware of their flaws. They are aware of their imperfections, and they know and they understand that that doesn't devalue them. They can be aware of their imperfections, they can be aware of their flaws, and they can still see the value that they bring within themselves. So, for you, you can still be a work in progress and still be the total package. This is absolutely a necessary mindset shift if you would like to overcome imposter syndrome so that you can position yourself for the opportunities that you see other women having, so that you can confidently go up and share your value and confidently present yourself and confidently share your voice, because you can be doing the work. You can still be going to therapy. You can still be doing all the things, and you can still be the total package for who it is you need to be the total package for. So going through stuff doesn't mean that you're not qualified. You don't need to have everything figured out. You don't need to be perfect. But if you let that hinder you, then you will miss out on the opportunities that are for you. So this is a mindset shift that it can change your trajectory to what you receive, and it can really change your confidence and how you show up. You can really conquer the imposter syndrome simply with that mindset shift alone. Is that you can be a work in progress, and yet you are still qualified. You are still the total package for who it is that you need to be the total package for. In fact, not being perfect, it gives you substance, right? It gives you substance, it gives you character, and it also levels you up even more because you get to learn and you get to share your insight and you get to share your perspective of all the things that you're learning due to those imperfections that you have. So again, you do not have to be You don't have to have everything perfect. You can be a work in progress and you are still the total package. So, mindset shift number 3 is I just need to be one step ahead. If you want to share your value, if you want to show up online and take up space and share your voice, share your perspective, share your insight, you don't need to be 5 steps ahead, 10 steps ahead. You just need to be one step ahead. And this is a powerful shift because guess what? It helps you relax. It helps you not think about, oh my gosh, like how can I teach this person? How can I share my insight for this person? Like I don't know everything. Of course you don't know everything, but you just need to be one step ahead of the person that you desire to speak to, that you desire to impact, that you desire to provide value for, right? So, a place you were at yesterday, guess what? Someone is there today. A place you were at a year ago, someone is at today. You do not need to have you do not need to know everything. So, what I mean by this is like, for example, to give you an example about what I mean, right? I can't teach you how to build a 100K following because I've never built a 100K following at all. But I can show you how to get up online, share your voice, create impact, share your value, create a presence, and own your uniqueness, right? Or you, for example, you may can't show someone or teach someone how to attract their dream man, but you can probably show people how to attract dream friendships. Or you may can't teach someone yet, and this is yet because you just haven't gotten to that level yet, and that's okay. We're not trying to be the best for everybody. We just need to be who we can be for the person where we were at before, right? So maybe you can show someone how to, grow a garden fully, but you can probably teach someone how to grow, like to plant the basic levels, right? You just need to be one step ahead. And so a lot of times this is a huge thing that gets a lot of women like caught up. It's not just showing up online, it's also showing up in, whatever career that you have, is thinking that you have to know everything. If you want to start a business, you think you need to know everything. But this creates hindrance. This hinders you. This creates that imposter syndrome. This creates doubt. This creates so much hesitancy when it doesn't have to. If you can just like calm your mind down with understanding that I just need to be one step ahead. I just need to know the next move. And anything that you do, I just need to know what's next. So, the mindset shift that can help you conquer imposter syndrome so that you can begin to show up and take a space and start owning the platform, owning the space that you want to be in, sharing your value, right? Creating your impact, building influence, sharing your voice, sharing your message, sharing your wisdom, sharing your unique experiences is I just need to be one step ahead. And that will take away the stress that imposter syndrome can bring because you just need to know what the who you were yesterday, who you were, what you were doing, what was your struggles last year, and that you can do that. A simple mindset shift, but it works with overcoming imposter syndrome. Do not let that alone take away the opportunities that are for you and is waiting for you to receive it. And so for you, if you would like to launch your voice, launch your value, launch your presence, I want to go ahead and invite you to my Confidence, my Visibility Confidence program. It's just 6 weeks program where you will launch your voice, launch your value, launch your presence online, and do so confidently. And so what this means for you is that you will become visible. You will begin positioning yourself to be the person that attracts opportunities, that attracts income, and also be able to position yourself to create that pathway for you as well. Because the women who are the most visible and the most valuable, those women, they get the opportunities, they get the increased income, and they get so with more ease because visibility opens doors. It opens doors. And I know the women that you're watching, I know I've been in that position where we're like, oh, I wish I can do that. But you can do that too. And so if you would like to grow in confidence and visibility and go ahead and launch yourself online, your value, your presence, your voice, then go ahead and join Queen's Launch. I would love to have you. I'm going to go ahead and leave the link in the description box for you to go ahead and grab that opportunity. All right, ladies. And so I hope now you will use these mindset shifts to allow you to take up space the way that you truly desire to take up space. And that is it for today's video, ladies. I will see you in the next one. Bye.